He is the self-proclaimed Dinobot leader. Check out the origins of Grimlock the King. Due to his various origin stories, we are choosing to primarily focus on the best known ones, which are the Generation 1 continuity, IDW Generation 1 continuity, and the Aligned continuity. First off, in the original Transformers cartoon, when mysterious tremors shook the Ark, the Autobot Ironhide discovered a cavern full of dinosaur bones in the ship. Taking interest in the species, the Autobot scientist Wheeljack and the Autobot medic Ratchet constructed the first 3 Dinobots. However, these robots lacked intelligence and were very violent, leading them to go against their very own creators. After some attempts from the Decepticons to try to coerce them to go against Optimus for leadership and the construction of Swoop and Snarl, the robots decided to listen to Optimus and officially became the Dinobots we know today. In a possible future, the war between Autobots and Decepticons ended, and Grimlock was forced to downsize himself following the peacetime, although he wasn't a very big fan of this. However, a new conflict between the Maximals and the Predacons began. Grimlock was on board the Axelon when it crash-landed on Earth. There, he took the form of a Velociraptor, which, Jurassic Park has taught us, are just as fearsome as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. With that, Grimlock happily went back into action. Next, in the IDW Generation 1 continuity, Grimlock was an ancient warrior who met another warrior by the name of Slag. The two shared the traits of never obeying those higher in rank than them, and decided to form a group called the Dinobots, with a Y instead of an I in Dino. Eventually, the fully formed Dinobots would come under Optimus Prime's command during the breakout of the Great War, but would go against the Autobot leader's orders to pursue the Decepticon scientist Shockwave, who had destroyed some energon the Dinobots had been holding. Assuming the form of dinosaurs to bring the pain and to avoid shutdown due to prehistoric Earth's high energon levels, utilizing synthesized flesh, Grimlock and his fellow Dinobots took on Shockwave. However, the Dinobots were defeated when Shockwave blasted them in ray gun mode. This caused the Dinobots to lose their synthetic flesh and go into stasis lock, due to exposure to the high energon levels mentioned earlier. As a failsafe, Grimlock had set his ship to fire on a nearby volcano, causing it to erupt and consume Shockwave and even the Dinobots in lava. However, all of them were eventually brought back online, and Grimlock got his revenge in Transformers Maximum Dinobots number 5, after he detonated a grenade before Shockwave could escape. Finally, in the Aligned continuity, Grimlock was part of a group with Slag, Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop called the Lightning Strike Coalition Force. During the waning days of Cybertron, the group were captured by the Insecticons and brought to the Decepticon scientist Shockwave, who experimented on them by letting them assume forms of local life forms on a planet rich with raw energy, also known as prehistoric Earth. The group eventually escaped after Starscream's failed attempt to recruit Grimlock to his cause.
Nice try, Starscream! You picked on the wrong...
So, you are the one called Grimlock. I am Starscream. I know what Shockwave has done to you and your team. I've scanned his logs. Looked excruciating. I bet you're just chomping at the bit to pay him back. But what is a Grimlock to do? Surely Optimus has written you off, and you're entirely too stupid to think for yourself. Pathetic. You will swear your allegiance to me. You will do my bidding. And in turn, I will set you free.
No, thanks. I'll free myself!
Wait! I can help you!
right. Hard to think.
Test subject is mobile.
It's escaped! Must find my team. Call for reinforcements! Where are my teammates? I don't want to get... Alert Shockwave!
To fit their new forms, the group decided to change their team name to, you guessed it, Dinobots. Appearing in the original Transformers cartoon, the Beast Wars continuity, the Robots in Disguise continuity, the Transformers Dinobots toy line, the Transformers Energon continuity, the Transformers animated continuity as an animatronic brought to life by Megatron along with Snarl and Swoop, the Shattered Glass continuity, the Aligned continuity, the Kre-O toy line, and the comics. Along with that, Grimlock made his return to the big screen since the 1980s Transformers movie in Transformers: Age of Extinction.